In this video, you're gonna watch me eat cereal. And maybe some other bits and bobs. Our next job is to haul peas, sorry. I just kind of got a little bit mixed up there. For everybody wondering, that right there, that is a cow. Uh-oh. I don't know something. One way to find out, I guess. Just kidding, the wire isn't on. If this cow moves, you have to subscribe, okay? Moo! Moo! If you wondered why they don't have many cows in Hollywood, it's because they can't act. Not at all. Scrub-a-dub-dub, 2 foots in a tub. But they're 6 feet apart because they don't want to get coronavirus. Alright folks, per Huttermandan tradition, you always have to give a tutorial for what I am making for lunch. So here is my tutorial. This is a tutorial on how to make a tomato sandwich. It is one of my favorite summer foods. So here we go.
With plenty of onions.
No! That's the first step. You do not put onions on it. 0 onions.
100% whole wheat bread.
Breaded tomato sandwiches are not as good as toasted tomato sandwiches. So it's back in the toaster. Back there. Making itself. Now, while it is toasting, you need to cut the tomato. Or your mom just like cuts up the tomato for you. That's good. But bread and tomato is not the only thing you put on tomato sandwiches. You always put... Notice how I said sandwiches. You do not eat 1 tomato sandwich, you eat 2 tomato sandwiches. That is just... If you eat 1, you are either really old or really young. Or you don't like tomato sandwiches.
Are they open-faced or...?
They're open-faced. They're never not open-faced.
Okay, see. When I grew up, a sandwich was only a sandwich if it had 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, but that was 1980s, Mom. This is 2020. Where is the... You need oregano. Oregano. It isn't focusing. Who cares? Oregano and salt. Those are your 2 seasonings. Of course, you also need mayonnaise. It's a good thing I didn't do this daily vlog for yesterday. Because if I would have shown you guys how to make microwave macaroni and cheese. Which is very fun to show you guys how to make that. I'm sure everybody watching the vlog would not know how to make it. Then you get salt. You put the salt on before the oregano, simply because that's the traditional way. And you gotta put enough salt on that you can see the salt. Because if you don't do that, then it's not very good. Then you put oregano on. Again, you gotta make sure you're able to see a lot of oregano. And then you let Mom clean up all your junk. No, just kidding. Put it away yourself. Because we're a good little boy. The only thing that's better than making a tomato sandwich is eating one. Delicious. Right at this exact moment, I'm gonna go out and milk the cow. Now, when you go out and milk the cow, you're gonna see some wildlife. Mainly, you're gonna see a cow. And maybe a calf. Like the one you saw earlier in the video. You might see some Homo sapiens. And maybe you might see a mouse. If you're wondering why on earth in this vlog I put a video of me flipping over a picnic table, you can just keep on wondering, because I don't know. Remember how I said earlier, you know, if this cow moves, you have to subscribe, okay? I believe she is moving right now. That's the way the little tick-tick thing goes. We actually saw a bit of wildlife that I wasn't expecting to see. That's a fly. If you look hard, right up here, you will find this little stick. See right here? Little stick? Nice little stick. Now, this cow right here was raised in a dairy barn. And dairy barn cows are just plain mean. They like to jump around and kick. They're not as gentle as hand milk cows. So when he came here, we had to beat when he came here, we had to beat him. Well, we had to tap him into submission. Now, this was my special stick, because he would do stupid stuff like lunge in there, and it was just a pain. So I would have to lightly tap him to remind him about his sole purpose in life, giving milk. So I would lightly tap him, and then it would put it back into the right way of life. Well, we're practically done milking the cow. We just gotta unlock her and shoo her out of here. Shoo! Get! Spring out of Elschenfeld! That was simple. I thought she'd be a pain.
When you see a car that has cucumber tires, you know there is only one person in the world that could own it.
Oh, nice.
What's Marky doing, Doc?
And he's right there.
So we're here pretty far from home. This is the very last portion of my vlog. And you see, it's an interesting story. So, I am a very good actor. And so, I got contracted by these wonderful people to shoot a music video. Along with a lot of other people. And just forget about those for a second. And so, we're practicing the choreography of the whack-a-mole scene. And here's a chief whack-a-mole. Hey! Don't hurt your own camera.
Just us. Oh! Door! Can you do it backwards? Do it backwards.
This looks dangerous, like tripping hazard.
Yeah, you broke your arm walking backwards.
You can jump through. There.
I wonder.
Oh, I got one little foot.
I went too far. Yeah, if you could kind of slow down right after you. Let's just go with. Oh yeah.
Come to think of all fight scenes in history had the two combatants looking at each other going, first. Way less deadly.
You gotta control.
I guess we don't have to fight before.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Just do like a takedown thing.
Rate the coolness of this.
Okay.
It's also what needs to be done to make it look cooler.
Hey,
That
that
looks
kick,
pretty lit.
that kick looks like real. Actually.
Yeah, it
That
looks like you're actually jolting away from the kick.
Am I kicking you too hard?
Like
No!
you stop and you get your balance and then you kick. Video here for you guys.
Boink.
The other thing,
Oh, yeah, that was hitting the ribs there.
Yeah. 6-pack.
it's like a,
If you hit him there 3 times, you'll have a 6-pack. Okay.
so it's like,
Oh.
hey, you do that. I mean, like that, like going like this, and then you come in.
Mine's not.
Nobody's just staring deep in my soul. I'm like, Cody, look over here. Everyone's like, look in your grid. Go.
Look at somebody else.